how are you? I'm Nate the Orangutan Simmons, and this is Majestic Meals. And today we're going to be showing you how to make a pizza so filling, so appetizing, so packed full of GMOs that it could take down a full-grown grizzly bear. I don't even know what a GMO is, but how this thing's going to be packed full of them. So let's get started. If you're doing this thing stone cold sober, you've got bigger problems than I do, and that's saying something. Step 1.
Sorry. I wasn't ready for that. You guys gotta redo it. I'm not good. Ugh.
Step 2. Take pizza. Today we're using grave marker pizza. I believe that's the proper name. We're using the super buttery crispy crust zesty sauce supreme. Boom. Now, most of you would probably stop here, but that's not why you guys are here today. You guys are here today to see how far you can push the limits of the human body and how quickly you realize this is not good for you. So now that you got your first pizza ready to go, we're going to throw it in our handy dandy oven, which is set to pre, and we're going to put it in there for about 10 minutes. Alright, so it's been about 3 minutes. We're going to pull this out of the oven.
How many minutes?
Pre.
Okay.
We're going to set it down on this fancy, handy-dandy makeshift pot holder. That's actually a towel that my grandmother gave me. And we're going to throw our second pizza on top. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Nate, the orangutan, what do you mean you're going to throw your second pizza on top? You're just going to get a bunch of crust inside of the pizza and it's not going to taste good. Well, that's where you're wrong. Because we're going to hit this upside down and put it back in the oven for another so-and-so minutes. While we wait for this 400 oven to heat up, I would like to take a moment to shout out my beautiful wife Stephanie and our beautiful son Johann Sebastian. I have no idea who these people are. So while we wait for this majestic meal to cook a little more tenderly, we're going to invite our house mixologist, Mr. Bacardi, into the frame.
Oh yeah! All right. What am I making?
You don't know?
No.
Oh.
I'll wing it.
Okay.
I got this. Okay.
So we're making wings?
No. We're making. Ooh, tiny D's. No, we're gonna make. We got Sprite. Sprite. Everybody wants a good spritz, right?
What flavor is that?
Surgeon Cup flavored, if you believe it or not. Play that backwards, see what that says. Let's get some sherbet going here.
So help me understand this controversy here. Is it sherbet or is it sherbet?
Well, if you look at it, it's sherbet. You just say it fast and nobody cares.
Oh, okay.
Spoon. You need a spoon, right?
I don't know. You're the expert mixologist.
Sorry. You need a spoon? I drank a little bit too much last night. Anyway, we got some sherbet. No one needs a lid, anyway, because we're getting deep into it. Usually I like to do 7 to 10 flips. Now you gotta take a couple scoops of your sherbet and put it right in there. Give it a couple spankings like it's a baby. Baby. I don't know where I'm going with that one. One scoop at a time here. Okay, good scoop there. We're making a big heaping of this orange sherbet.
So, do you typically walk to work or do you carry your lunch?
Yes. My hands are a little sticky from Not the sherbet, but something else. You always gotta, wash your hands nice and clean.
Yeah, especially during these Corona times.
Yes.
Make sure you're social distancing.
Yeah. Call 1-800-CORONA for your daily Mexican needs. Let's go to, we'll do citrus. Citrus.
Okay.
Schmiereth. See, we're making a very big Russian drink here.
So is this considered a
Oop, that's okay. That's okay. We just put a little more Sprite in
a
it.
staple in Russian cuisine?
Well, I wouldn't call it staple because we don't use any metal when we build these, but
Okay.
it is definitely something that they could make. I mean, it's not too tough.
Okay. So it's more like a paperclip.
No, because there's no metal.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. So it's more like a
More like a sherbet, Sprite, and vodka. See, that's the Russian part of it, is the
vodka.
Sprite. I don't know how much Sprite you want to do or whatnot, but you just gotta wing it, okay? Like an eagle flapping high in the sky, or like a bear who wants to have wings and fly. But anyway, a little more spirit. Nobody cares how you say it, as long as you say it quick. That's what I've always been told. Like spam, you just say ham, and they'll think you're talking about spam. Everybody loves spam. Spam, sherbet. See? You didn't even realize I was going to say sherbet.
I didn't know you were going to say sugar. That's right.
We're just kind of mixing things here. Mixes with me. Oh, gotta wash my hands because I licked my tongue. I can't talk either. Squirt it. Yeah, gotta keep your hands clean.
Yeah.
Gotta pretend like you're drying them off, even though it doesn't matter because I didn't really just wash my hands. We just cut scenes there.
Yeah.
But we're gonna keep going.
Okay.
So then we get back over here. You gotta mix it just a little bit so you really get the vodka. It's kind of infusing, isn't it?
Okay.
Not confusing, but infusing.
Yep.
Yeah. Look at that. See, I really like this spoon because it's what I can't explain. That's just.
It's just
Brings back bad memories.
Okay. You know what brings up bad memories for me?
What's that?
Is this this old Norwegian hot dish? It's cod that's soaked in lye. It's called lutefisk. I don't know if you've ever heard of it.
Oh yeah, lutefisk.
Yeah. Actually, they made this documentary about these two Norwegian mafias that would feud over this old lutefisk recipe, and it's a really great piece. I suggest that you should check it out. And before this is over, somebody's going to eat it.
Yeah. When did it come over?
You betcha.
Come out?
A while ago. But it's about one mysterious recipe, one confused cook, and two Norwegian mafia families. So
Kind of like Ole and Lena, like famous names.
yeah. So what? Let's get back to the sherbet and vodka.
See, once you get this far, you've got to add a little more vodka into it. Just a little.
Okay.
Just a little more. And that's all we need. Just to really, tang it up.
Yeah.
Maybe a little more. DNL. Have you ever heard of DNL? It's
I'll
7
say
Up
no.
upside down. But we're using Sprite. That's okay though.
So that's like
No. It's like
Ealer.
it's
That's backwards. That's not close.
it's not close, but upside down it's
It's just Sprite upside down.
it's just Sprite.
Okay.
Basically.
Okay.
And then we're almost there.
We're almost there.
Would you like to get some? Ooh, we almost
Yeah.
done.
Let's
do
get
some
a little
glasses
taste test
and do a
here.
little taste test.
We'll get a little.
Sometimes you
Sometimes you just gotta churn it like it's freaking butter. Like freaking churning it. Just really get it in there and really mixing it around.
Okay.
But anyway,
Okay.
back to normal reality here.
So let's. Do you mind if I
You have
give
it.
it some slaps there? We'll just do a little bit because you put a lot of
Ooh,
vodka in
you
there.
got to make sure you get a little clapping into your cup too.
I thought that was my cup.
There we go.
But,
Oh, okay. Ooh.
we'll just call that good, and we'll clink and we'll drink.
Why do you get to clink my clink? Let's clink together.
Let's clink together and then down it and
No, let's not chug. Let's just taste it with pinky.
over the lips.
Over the
through
lips,
the
through the
stomach.
gums.
Look out, teeth. Here we go.
Come. That is pretty good.
That is thick.
I would probably drink this.
This
like a
reminds
nice
me.
romantic
This
funeral.
reminds me of my trip to Colombia. Thicker than I wanted it to be.
What do you mean by that?
I think you know.
Is it because the Amazon rainforest that's there? It's nice and thick.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, the Amazonians. Yep.
Exactly.
The Amazonians are thick.
So,
Thicker than a brick.
so I call this drink here. Just
You call this drink here.
Yeah, this.
This is drink here. That's what you named it. You named this drink here.
Yeah, drink here.
And you can drink here anywhere.
You want to drink here?
No, I want to drink there.
What is that? Is that what we're doing next week? I'll do
That's it's up to you.
I don't know, next
Mixology.
next time. I'll go next time.
Next time. Okay.
Yeah. So that's Bacardi's, drink special tonight, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.
11:35 pizza. Oh, and this is coming together nicely. Beautiful. Just like that. You see? Now it looks a little bit. Now this is resembling that of a Burger King croissant, which at the moment, which I personally was not expecting. But you can see here that the crust is crustifying and the pizza is together. So step 6, or whatever step we're on now, is we're going to take this restaurant-style pizza sauce. We can't show you the label because it's Prego. Pop. There we go. And you just get a good glimpse at that. We're gonna slather that on top of there because we are rough and tough and used to hardships. And you want to get enough on there, but you don't want to use too much sauce. You never want too much sauce because then it's just sauce and you get lost in the sauce, and the sauce is the boss. So you get that on there.
Why does the sauce have to be the boss? Did we ever?
Have you ever been lost in the sauce?
A few times.
And you know why the sauce is the boss. So back to the sauce. You just get enough to kind of spread it around the entire bottom crust.
Wouldn't that be the top crust?
Well, it's the bottom of the top, so it's like a power bottom.
I see.
Yeah. So you just spread that around there. Get that all nice and juicy. And then you put your sauce off to the side. You don't want to put it in the fridge because it's Prego. And then we will grab our pepperoni.
Lego my Prego.
Where's my pepperoni?
I bet you it's over there.
Where's my pepperoni? We're going to cut this out. Just keep rolling. So we grab our pepperoni here. And we can show you this label because it's Hormel. And we'll just rip that off there.
I've always said Hormel.
Hormel, really? Oh. Well, that would be wrong. Kind of like...
Hey, Hormel, please tell us how to say it.
Hormel pepperoni since 1891. That's a long time for somebody to be mispronouncing your company's name. So if you could please shed some light.
I don't see a whole lot of commercials about...
I don't think I've ever seen a Hormel pepperoni commercial.
Yeah, exactly.
Which means I guess they're doing something right if they don't need to pay for advertising.
Should we give them one?
Should we give them a pepperoni?
No. Hormel pepperoni. Good for pizza. See, that'll work, right?
Yeah, that's free advertising right there, so you should pay us. So you'll just slap some peps down on this B.
Give it a good slap.
And
there we go.
Yeah, just like, oh God, YOLO.
The sauce is making you the boss.
The sauce is bossing me. That's why you don't want too much sauce, because then when you slap the pepperoni...
Should I get some on there?
Yeah, go for it, Mr. Mixologist man.
Kind of like a frisbee.
I mean, not like a frisbee at all.
Look at that landing.
Because that's just
like a ooh.
Because that's what happens when you play with fire.
Yeah, you get stoned.
You get
burnt. Sorry,
burnt.
My bad.
It's like a burnt stone.
Yeah.
And we'll just need another couple of...
Like Harvey Burnstone.
Yeah, the famous magician who made his wife disappear and never come back.
We should get some music going to really motivate us. My favorite artist of all time is Garth Brooks.
Yeah?
He's good.
You know who I really like?
Who?
Dierks Bentley!
Who's Dierks Bentley?
I don't know, but I like him.
Ooh, piece of candy.
So we're just going to kind of fill in the holes here.
Are these pre-cooked? Oh, must be.
Yeah. So we'll just call that good with pepperoni. And the fun thing about Hormel pepperoni is you can take the whole bag out and just throw it right back in there because it's pepperoni and it's original. So we'll just fold this right back in there.
at those layers.
Slap that shut.
You know, I'm pretty sure I've seen somebody do this once and look at pizza, and we definitely have some girth to it.
Now you're probably looking at this and you're thinking, wow, that is a pizza, but it's missing one thing. And you know what that one thing is?
I think it's missing more than one.
More pizzas. We are going to top this baby off. And when I say top, I mean to put in the middle. But not like the middle, but like the top middle. Like a power top.
Like if there's
Not to be confused with the power bottom that is now covered in sauce and pepperoni.
kind of like, you know, at a stoplight when there's two lefts, you either do the left or the right left.
Yeah, but I mean, two wrongs don't make a right, but three lefts do. I haven't said that right.
I think if you take four lefts, you even eventually keep going in circles.
I think that would be a good square. So now we're just going to place these
Oh, yes.
right on top here.
Oh, let me try one. Is this?
yeah.
Ooh, can I put one right in the middle?
Right in the middle would be perfect. And then we'll kind of do a little one of these.
Need me to scoot it over a little bit
We'll
so you
need-
can
we'll
tuck
need-
one more in?
Yeah, we'll just tuck it back.
Ooh, now you're thinking we put two in the
We'll
middle.
put two in the middle.
Ooh, three.
And you want to make sure you spread these evenly so that none of them cook together, because then that's just disgusting. So now we're gonna grab this, and I'm gonna feel like Hulk Hogan as I throw this back in our 1141 oven for another good minute or so. All right, so we're going back in for this little deep dish here, and we're gonna throw this back on our handy dandy grandma towel, and she's still dead. Wow, that was dark.
Just
Anyways,
like
so the last step for this is to open the fridge instead of the freezer, and we're gonna grab the most important ingredient of all time, and that would be pure, low moisture, part skim mozzarella cheese from Crystal Farms. Now, there we go. Now, you can never have too much cheese. And fellas, let me tell you. Oh, boy, it's preheated to 400 already, our oven. So look, boys, let me tell you. If you ever meet a woman that tells you that you can have too much cheese, you know what you should do? Propose to her. Now, hear me out with this one. You're gonna marry her, you're gonna have 5 kids, you're gonna grow old, you're gonna send those kids to college, and here's the most important part, you're gonna die first. And then when they're all sitting at your funeral crying and wailing over your lovely, cheesy, miraculous body, and your wife is tripped out on Ambien and Tito's, you're gonna get up, pull a weekend at Bernie's, go up to her face and say, you can never have too much cheese, and then you're gonna go back to being dead. Now, that idea had a lot of potential, kind of like me. So we're just gonna keep on moving here. Keep her moving, you betcha. And we'll just give that a good slap and a good push down right there. And we used, as you can see, approximately most of this bag of 2 pounds of cheese. So we're just gonna seal that back up and throw that right back in the fridge. Because it's Crystal Farms and it's frickin' delicious. So now we're going to legitimately put this in the oven because we've been faking it this whole time. But we're gonna put this back in the oven for a good 10 minutes or so. And then we will call it when it's done. And we're back again with our triple double stuffed crust cheese bagel bite supreme pizza. Which is the official name. You can look it up on Google Images, and you will find this, I promise. So we're going to give this a couple minutes to cool down, and then we'll be back with you to dig in. So here we are with our double stacked pizza taco dial supreme. You can look that up on Google Images, and this is what you'll find. Mr. Bacardi, can I have a cutting instrument?
Like this?
Yes,
Here you go.
please.
Oh, perfect.
Thank you. So you're going to want to use like a big chef's knife for this thing because this is thicker than the Amazonian that I hung out with in Colombia. So
Oh, I get it now. Sorry, keep going.
keep up. So you're just going to go straight through the center, right through the heart, and just pull her down.
You can hear that
You
crunch.
can hear that crunch Oh man. Dave Portnoy would enjoy that crunch. Again, right down the middle. Slide it back.
Makes me just really miss her.
And then you just, oh, wow. That's not cut at all.
Oh, there we go.
And there you have it.
That cheese.
The ultimate pizza roll.
Good old bushy.
All right, here goes.
Here's our review of the Majestic Meal of Al Capone's Pizza Death Wish.
If you search Google Images, that's what you'll find.
$40 out of 10. Wouldn't recommend.
11 out of 3. Very cheesy.
6 out of 9. That's all I got.
Well, everybody, I'd like to thank you for tuning in. Keep up with all of the information that we're putting out these days, and we'll see you next time. Keep it real. When we post it, we'll say ideas for the next episode.
People sometimes